All right, can you guys hear me? There we go. Making sure that everybody could hear me. Alrighty, so we are live on YouTube. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Actually, no, it hasn't been. Not at all. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are all doing well. I didn't change the name of the stream. Shit. There we go. That's a better name for this stream. But yeah, so as you can tell, we're just gonna be chilling out today. Because I switched to okay, so I wanted to do a English cover of again the first opening to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood this week, but the vocals were just a twitch too hard. Hey, what's up, Luna Splits 14? How you doing? But the vocals were just a little bit too hard, and I decided, screw it, I'm gonna change this halfway through, and decided to remaster an old cover that I did back in like 2017, and I wasn't able to get it finished in time. Hey, Antronics, how you doing? Well, I am doing good. I am doing good. I have tired, but I'm doing good. My job's been working me like a dog lately, but I've been making a lot of money. So there's a plus there. Hey, Ari, what's up? All right. But, yeah. So, you guys have any questions for me? Or anything like that? Anything you want to know? Other than how, or, I mean, if you want to ask how I've been, hey. Yeah, I didn't want it to be where I didn't upload anything today, or I didn't do anything on the channel today, so I was like, screw it, I might as well go live. I haven't done that in a minute. I'm doing good, Antronic, or, yeah, Antronics. I'm doing good. I'm tired, but I'm doing good. I have been working all weekend, and then I've got a 2 to close shift tomorrow. I have like 3 covers in the works and a full freaking and I'm working on 2 original songs. Yeah. Having fun. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you for being here, Luna. I don't know. People want to chill out. I might even write and record a song today. Why not? See what happens. Because I've got 2 ideas, like I said. There's one track that I think I actually already started, but I'm not working on it right now. And then there's one track that I'm working on the lyrics to. I appreciate that. I actually should post this on Twitter so I could probably get more people in here. I love this album. For those of you who have not listened to it yet, Jonathan Young's latest album, so good. Hell yeah. Well, it's gonna be a pretty chill stream today. I also stream on Twitch if you guys are interested in that. I do it. I try to do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But since I've been working a lot more Monday nights, I don't know how long that schedule is gonna stay the same. I might change it up to where it's like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But we'll see what happens. All right, let me tweet about this. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. It was the first time for everybody. Question. Find the link because I forgot to do that. I'm totally prepared. I'm totally a prepared YouTuber for this, guys. No, don't worry. You're not bothering me. I do not have a Tumblr actually. I think I had it downloaded on my phone and I don't remember why. I'm not sure if I still have it on my phone though. Thing like. But yeah, I don't think I have a Tumblr account. If I do, I lost the login information for it. Post correctly. Yes, it did. But yeah, I don't know if I have a Tumblr account, and because like I know I have a Reddit. I don't have a Reddit page of my own because I don't know how to use Reddit. Reddit is so damn confusing. And I don't have. Well, I actually just started a TikTok the other day. Yesterday, actually. So if you guys would like to follow me there, Brendan Fox Music. I might start posting stuff about the covers and stuff like that, and see if that blows up, which will lead people over to here. We'll see what happens. I might get a Tumblr just for that then, Luna. I appreciate it. But, yeah. You guys got any more questions? Let me know. I actually wanted to do this stream because I wanted to Okay, now can you guys hear me? There we go. Sorry, I didn't even realize you guys couldn't hear me. Oh, that was embarrassing. I swear I'm a good content creator. Okay, so as I was saying, this is Reaper. For those of you who want to get into audio, this is a really good one to start out with. The second best DAW I've ever used personally. This is the one that I use most often. But I wanted to show you guys a little bit of what I'm doing here, and I wanted to give you guys a little tip that I didn't learn until 2 days ago, which I'm kind of pissed about. Okay. Let me go ahead. That. Yes, Reaper is amazing. Good content. Okay. Alrighty. Is the audio good for you guys? Is everything okay on the end? Gotta make sure everything's okay. Audio 2. Filters. Okay, cool. Already got that on there. So if I play this. So yeah, this is the cover that's coming out next week. Alright. So the tip that I was mentioning, if you are ever recording bass and you have an active bass, a bass with active pickups, there is this thing, battery cartridge on the back. Do yourself a favor and switch to the line output on your audio interface, because I didn't realize this, because I usually use basses with passive pickups. I've never had an active pickup bass until I had this one, which is the good one that you've been seeing in the videos. Well, what that sounds like, because I actually kept the tracks. So this is the bass through the line output. So it sounds super clean, right? Well, this is what happens if you decide to do it in instrument output, because instrument means it takes it's taking the direct signal from the instrument itself. It's not worrying about the pickups. This is what we get with that. It sounds a whole hell of a lot less clean now. And I put it in the and then, is like, when you do it in a mix like that, like that, like floppy bass tone, which was the original recording, it clashes so much with everything else, because you have to get that under control. And guess what? When you record instrument output, you can't get that shit under control. I had tried 4 hours and I couldn't figure out why the bass wasn't sitting right. But so that's just a little excerpt from me. Just a little, I guess, public service announcement. If you ever are recording bass, make sure to do that. But this is actually the cover that's coming out next week. So I will give you guys a little taste of that right now. The full thing. We going back old school with this one. Yeah, that's all I'm getting. That's all I'm gonna give you guys for now. Hope you guys enjoyed that, because I'm really proud of how it came out. And I think that's the final mix. Actually, no. Let me know what you guys think. I'm really proud of it, and I've had days to work on it. Glad I think it sounded epic. Really fucking proud of it. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. That is all right. My computer just cannot handle this. It is struggling. Yeah, why? Well, actually, no, I know why. Because my computer doesn't have a good CPU, GPU, anything in it. Especially the fact that it doesn't even have a freaking graphics card. Which is saying something, considering this is a store-bought PC. But I have also had it for like 3 years, so. How have your guys' day been? There we go. Also, bring in any cover requests you got for me. Have any. You want to see me do a certain song? Let me know. Alrighty. Really want to get back into doing the drumming stream because I haven't been able to do those for a while now. Kind of sucks. Need to tighten the plugs on my air because my dog, I think, either ate my drum key or vanished to the land of milk and cookies, as things tends to do around me. So I lost my drum key. And having lost my drum key, I can't tighten up my mesh heads. Meaning they ring out. It causes like double hits and that irritating as hell. Sucks because I haven't been able to do the drumming streams, and I think that's really affecting the fact that work is also working me like a dog kind of doesn't help anything either. One's ever the mad tigers fight on land and sea and sky. Fire extinguish heavens. The sun's docked it. Here and hey, what's going on, Muscape? How you doing today, man? I command an army of tigers in sky. And nobody cares. Either that or I just kept immediately just You good, man? Doing alright. I'm tired, but I'm hanging in there. My feet and my calves are killing me. Been on my feet for the past several days. Also, don't worry about after show. I've been waiting patiently, man. You're good. Take care of yourself, all right? Take time for yourself. Because, guys, be honest here, mental health is very important. Those of you who don't know, I'm pretty sure that's all of you do. Mental health is very important. Please, please Do me a favor and take care of yourself. No, you're good, man. You're good. There is no reason to apologize for it taking time because, man, you have no idea how many projects I have in the works that I'm having to wait on. I'm good. I'm just excited that it's going to go up. Don't worry about it taking time, man. Excellence takes time. Of course, Venna being adorable again. Venna being Precious Bean, right? Everyone? Right? Right? Let's see. How many girls do we know? Yeah, we can do... we can talk to Bev. We can talk to Sunshi. We can talk to... Oh, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Speak of the freaking devil. I just said your name, Bev. I said your name. I just said your name, Bev. By the way, yeah, I know, right? Speak of the devil. But yeah, we could. I know, right? It is crazy. Oh yeah, I still love Ramen Chan. I absolutely still do. But for real though, deadass, for like beef ramen. Man, you're going straight to the top with that. Yeah, Anna is busy with a lot of things. She tends to be. But like I said, we could ask Bev. Right here. Speaking of which, Bev, awesome job on the cover today. Seriously, you guys killed it. That's fair. I still need to leave my comment on it. Decent computer to record on. Speaking of which, Bev, I need to get back to you on freaking Into the Unknown. I've been just dealing with a lot of stuff recently. Including just being worked like a dog at work. The baddest girls on the internet right there. No, Murray did not get a chance to look at my car. Unfortunately. Okay, so Paige had a panic attack this morning, and she didn't have her anxiety medication, so I had to come in and work for her. And I didn't get to go up there because I had closed last night, so. Hey, Bevy, you're awesome. We're awesome. And then I'm working at 2 to close tomorrow. Oh, boy. I am tired, Bev. I have been working doubles for the past couple days. My feet are killing me, my calves are killing me, and I still have another double to do tomorrow. Muscape, can you do me a favor? Can you link me to your personal Twitter? Yes, Vanna. Oh my god, loud. Everybody quick, run. Kidding. I'm kidding. Hey, what's up, Alex? What's up? I should get some rest, but you know what? I'm stubborn. I will be fine. For the most part. And then I'm thinking about potentially financing a Shure SM58 with a boom arm, or with a desk boom arm. I don't know. Sweetwater's allowing me to finance that for like $5 or for like $7 a month for 2 years, and then it's mine. And I'm like, I don't know, but I kind of want to. Hey, Roel Steven, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you love my stuff. And I don't have Sea of Thieves, and my freaking computer probably can't handle it, all things considered. Did I do the Wellerman? Okay. Here's the thing. I could. I don't know. I could do like... You know what? I could do a pop punk version of that. Go ahead and send it to me over Discord, Newscape, because I don't think I got it. Yeah, there's a thing called a GIF, but yeah, there's also a thing called my computer will catch fire. But I could potentially do a cover of the Wellerman. I could do a pop punk version, just for the hell of it. Would that be something you guys wanted to see? Cause like I'll do it if it comes down to it, but like I need to know if you guys want to see that. Got it. And plus I'm busy. And I know I'm also doing Prince of Egypt stuff eventually, because I really want to. Man, my computer sucks. I'm being completely honest here. Don't be busy. Easier said than done, my dude. Alright, I sent you a follow on there, Muscape. Alrighty, so a pop punk version of No, you're not sending me something for my birthday, Loud. Even though, in all honesty, you'd probably figure out when it is because everybody on Twitter is like, hey, happy birthday! Oh, yeah, no. My PC sucks. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Big commissions mean big money. I love these tracks so much. It's such a good album. But yeah. I'm not telling you when my birthday is. Benna, don't you dare tell him. No, I told you not to tell him. Oh, you're... Hello, Dix. Hey, Muscape, if nobody loved you, you wouldn't have all these friends. Hey, what's up, Tyler? How you doing? I am trying to have a good day. $600? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's some big money, man. Big money. Oh, Dix! Forward pick up. Oh, God. Why are you... Hell yeah, man. Here's the thing, though. We all love you, dude. We do. Hey, what's up, Zach? What's up, Zach? You missed a little sneak preview I gave of frickin' Kiss the Girl. Not sure if you already saw my DM to you, though. Yeah, here's the thing, though. Bad things happen all the time. And you think you can't do anything about it? Here's the thing. You think you can't do anything about it, but more power is in your hands than you. If you feel like these bad things are just gonna pull you down, then hey, what's going on, Winkin? But the thing is, stop it. Go lay down. Go lay down. I have a guitar and I'm not afraid to use it. Scared of the guitar just randomly. I swear I haven't tried to like throw it at her or anything. She just doesn't know what it is, so she freaks out about it. What do you mean they're faking your age? You know, no, not. If they want to be like that, tell them they can go fuck themselves. If they want to start dragging your name through the mud, any sense, you can tell them to accurately go fuck themselves. Because it is your name. It should not be in their mouths. All right? If someone is giving you shit for no reason, you can tell them they can kindly go fuck themselves. Tell them I said they can kindly go fuck themselves, and they can piss off. And embrace your age then. If people are saying that you look older, tell them thanks, but I'm not. Go fuck yourself. Like I said. If people are trying to drag your name through the mud, they're just being haters because that you can do what they can't do. They're giving you shit because you are able to do almost full time what they are not able to do at all. They are jealous of you. We're giving a little impromptu therapy session. That's what's going on, Ari. Maybe in the future, I think, because I've got so much. November 8th. Okay. Well, like I said, they're dragging your name through the mud for some bullshit that went on in the past that either you didn't have control over or whatever, but see ya. But you need to tell them they can go fuck off with it. If anything, you're trying to move on, and them doing this is just the best thing you can do is ignore it. Because if you've already addressed the issue that you had in the past, then there's nothing left for you to say. You just need to move forward. Exactly. Move forward, and you need to tell them they can go fuck themselves. Go fuck themselves with a steel electrified pole. Trust me, that shit'll hurt. Don't ask me how I know that. Dog. But your friends love you, man. Don't ever feel like we don't. Zach, I know, right? It does slap so hard. Are you talking about me or the dog? I know, right? I know, right? It's so heavy. Those drums, they hit like a truck. Yuppie. Yeah, if it's stupid, then it's stupid. And honestly, you're fucking way better than them. You don't fucking need that community. Because guess what? You have a home in the nerdcore community. Motherfuckers want to be douchebags. You know what? Look at the bright side. That's doing nothing. Nothing but giving you. That is doing nothing but giving you engagement. Think about that. that is doing nothing but giving you engagement and getting your video seen. Meaning more people are going to find it, and pretty soon, those dislikes are going to be dwarfed by the amount of likes on that track, dude. Telling you. Telling you. That is how YouTube works. So let them be their little bitches. And when it comes down to it, you are way better off telling them they can go suck on an electrified pole. It's Musescape's track "Bitch." It actually kind of slaps, not gonna lie. By the way, if you guys haven't checked him out, Musescape is a fucking awesome producer. He does a lot of nerdcore music. Check him out, seriously. Will not be disappointed. Like a lot more EDM-ish, like with synths and stuff. So not exactly what I do, but still, he goes just as hard. But Roel, to answer your question, I potentially later on in the future, because I have a lot on my plate as of right now. Once I'm able to do this full time, I will not have a problem starting another channel or two, and spreading out the views. I might actually start doing. Okay, so I know I've said a lot of disdain for reactions channels in the past, but I've been thinking about doing like my own reactions to like newer songs, especially in like the metal and pop punk and rock genres, and posting them. I don't know if you guys would want to watch those, but I feel like that might give the covers more traction, because let's see, like say if we work, say if you look at someone like Nick Nocturnal releasing some remasters of. I've been thinking about it. I need to actually get on that, because I've been. Here's the thing though, I've been working on a lot more actual originals. Hell yeah, ice cream is the way to go, man. But so if you guys would like to see me do reaction videos, since I feel like that actually would get me more traction on YouTube. Hear the noise too. Actually, hang on. Hear the Sonic X theme. You know what? We could do a remaster of that one. That it's been a while since I've taken a look at that. That would be a fun redo, yeah. Especially considering the fact that I have actual knowledge of recording techniques, and I'm not trying to fucking I'm not putting a capo on the 12th fret and trying to go up above that. Yeah, remember that shit, Zach? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Make the songs that you love to make. That is the ones that if there's any little bit of advice I can give to anyone doing music on YouTube, is make the fucking music that you want to make. Hell yeah. I'm definitely remaking that. Ooh, realistic drums. Hell yes, dude. What plugin are you using for it? Because I highly, if you have the money for it, I highly recommend getting Easy Drummer with the Metal Machine pack, because that's what I use for all my drums. Hey, if you want to make Minecraft parodies that go way too hard on the instrumentals, go for it. That will get you a lot of attention on this website. And B, like, ooh, some contact. I'll have to check that out. But B, it's something you just want to Hey, hell yeah, Devin. Thanks for hanging it. Thanks for dropping by, dude. You rock. You rock, my dude. You rock. If anybody hasn't checked him out, Devin Lamont, kick-ass dude. For real. Devin, we need to work. Before you leave, we need to work on something, man. We do. Because I've been meaning to work on something with you. I just haven't had the time to with my job and fucking recording everything else. But yeah, make whatever you want to make. Ooh, I will check it out. I'll probably check it out after the stream. We can cover. When can we cover Bohemian Rhapsody? We'll see. Because it's an iconic song. I don't want to underdo it. Dev's Jams on Insta. Gotcha, man. I will hit you up. But man, I want to do justice to iconic songs like that. And I, of course, have this crippling anxiety of I'm not going to be able to do justice to this song. That's why I still haven't covered Welcome to the Black Parade yet. I'm this close to getting there, though. To just dropping it and doing a cover of Welcome to the Black Parade. Because if anybody knows me, they know that that is my favorite song, like, of all time. Because I'm a basic emo bitch. Nerdcore rappers. Nerdcore rappers. I don't think I know anyone. I mean, there's Hala CG. You could try her. And she might be down for it, to be honest. Who else do I know? I mean, Iggy. He likes to rap. Yes, I still need to work on that. I still need to get that to Trey. I still need to get the rest of that written and recorded and sent to Trey so we can actually do that. Male rappers. Maybe Breton Boy. Hang on. Oh, he's on hiatus. Never mind. Man, I don't know. I'm sorry. But see, that's why you don't limit yourself to just guys. Because if you go for a female rapper, you can do just what he can. Just with a higher voice. Sorry, man. There could be more help on that regard. Hey, what's up, Aaron? How you doing today? Thanks for joining the freaking either, I don't know. I was gonna say something and then I just completely blanked. Broken Dream. I am doing good. I'm tired. Feet are killing me. I have to work a double tomorrow. Kind of sucks, but eh. I'm getting a lot of money, so. MIDI keyboard? I do not use a MIDI keyboard, actually. I need to. But I have a Impact LX. All right, Loud. Thanks for hanging out, man. I have like this little keyboard over in the corner that I put over there because it was crowding up space on my desk. That I think I might try to use again. With that, I could use my Casio, my big ass Casio keyboard. Man, if you have school tomorrow, then you need to, you definitely need to be going to sleep. It is 8:45 for me right now. Yeah, absolutely. I encourage it. Go for it, man. I don't sleep. I feel figure out what kind of budget I should be looking at. If you want to get into doing recording, I highly suggest you having a budget of about anywhere between. Wait on. I highly suggest having a budget of around. Guitar. But having a budget around 300-ish should be enough. If you already have like a pair of headphones and if you already have a computer. Yeah. Yeah, if you're only caring about recording, then go for a budget of about $300 to $400. That way you can get your interface, because having the interface, like, you get yourself a Focusrite Scarlett, whether it's a Scarlett Solo or a Scarlett 2i2. Do you want to get into vocal recording? That's the question. Because if you do, then you're gonna have to also get a mic, which is another $100. I highly suggest getting the the audio. Oh, you already have an interface? Good. That's $100 out of the way. Get an Audio-Technica AT2020. Make sure you get the XLR version, not the USB version. Hey, what's up, Saber Senpai? Get the XLR version, not the USB version. And that should cost you another $100. You also need cables. Go for. I highly suggest getting a expensive cord of cables, or expensive cable for your microphone, because that'll last you longer, and it'll give you a better signal. If you want to go for these headphones, the Audio-Technica ATH M50Xs. Oh, hey, looky there. Perfect. Well, here's the thing. Like, you don't need like expensive gear to get good sound. It helps sometimes, but it is not required, because a lot of the stuff that I use is free stuff that I got on sale or that I picked up. Like, there's a lot of plugins that I use, especially for mastering, that were free. Ooh, cool. I need some food. I'm hungry. Actually, no, I'm not gonna eat. I'm trying to watch my calories. Hugo Burr. I know, right? Winking. What software do you, or what DAW do you use? Waves is all. Yeah, it is. Like, they have sales like every other fucking weekend. That's how I got my SSL channel. That's how I got my 1176. No wait, no, my CLA 76, CLA 2A. Hey, cool. I'm on. Cool, Reaper. Among Us is. Honestly, I haven't heard anything from Among Us in a minute, so most likely it is a dead meat. Good man using Reaper. So you should be able to get Reek, REEQ, because you have the RIA EQ, which is the one that comes stock with Reaper, but Reek is have anything with low calories. My mother always buys shit to fatten us up. We're from Chicago. That's what happens. Anyway, so what was I saying? God, what the fuck was I saying? They'll truly curse. Hey, use whatever software you can. All right, see you later, Aaron. Hanging out. Um, yeah, I completely lost track of what the hell I was saying. I'm sorry. I would say go for the SM7B if you want to go for a good quality mic. Because if you go for a Neumann, that's gonna cost you a fucking pretty penny. Oh yeah, Reek. Yeah. It's basically a what the Fab Filter. It's basically Riku's free version of the Fab Filter because it basically lets you solo out bands. It focus on those areas that need to be worked on. Like it's a really 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 strong EQ, and it lets you do mid side, and it also lets you do left and right. So definitely check that out. It is a great EQ, free, honestly better than the Fab Filter. They do the exact same thing, but of course Reek has the very nice option of being free. So highly highly. But I use a variety of sound plugins for my mastering, like the Ferric TDS for saturation and the Density Mark III for use the Fab Filter. Yeah, well, you don't have Reaper, so I understand why you had to go for that. But I uh, but I highly suggest that checking out the variety of sound plugins. Checking out if you want to go for guitar recording. Highly suggest checking out Ignite Amps Emissary. It's a great starter amp. The one that I use is Sigma by Audio Assault. Super solid, but it is about $50. I got it on sale for like. They were trying to get people into. They were trying to entice. You guys can tell. Super solid. Um, Writing down some of these plugins. Yeah. Well, do you want to write them down or should I? Oh no, you're good. You're good. You're good, man. So Reek, REEQ, definitely get it. Variety. Look at the variety of sound plugins. It should be a full bundle. And then Night Amps Emissary if you want to start recording that, and the NADIR Impulse Response, which is also free with same people. Hey, dog is just staring. And I'm honestly kind of hooked on Jonathan Young, Caleb House's cover of Russ. I really want to do my own version eventually. Like I really wanted. Problem, absolutely. But I really want to do DJ covers. I want to actually redo my full DreamWorks album. Actually release it this time. So if that'd be something you guys are interested in, let me know. Yeah, my noise gate is a little bit too high, but that's because I hook it up to my SM58 when I do my drumming streams, and so it tends to like I put it up high specifically to make certain that the drum tapping isn't actually getting picked up by the freaking microphone. And I need to get back to those drumming streams actually. And John is just calling everybody out, including me. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I feel that. Honestly, I don't have the space for them either. So I have to reset them up every single time I play them. Because this room is really small. It's probably only about maybe 10 feet across. And probably about 14 feet this way. And so, like, I've already got so much shit in here. Because I've got 2 amps, I've got several guitars, I've got my whole desk and setup, I've got lights all over the place, I've got my vocal booth that I might as well just take down because I don't... Looks like dancing with... Yeah. It's basically the same kind of workout as dancing. Because it is full body and you are going ham. And you burn quite a bit of calories if you actually, like, if you go into... like hard drumming, because burn like I think it was like 600 if you go like for a 3-hour set. So that's why drummers are always like ripped and skinny at the same time. I mean, shit, you just look at Travis Barker. My dude is basically a twig, but he's got arms like a god. I feel that. That's why I play drums. Because I need to actually play them a lot more often. I need to like play them every day. But I'm finding it harder and harder to do that because of work. And it kind of sucks because like I know what I need to do to slim down. Stop growling at me, you ass. But playing drums is fun. Seriously is. So I highly suggest picking up like an electric kit, because honestly, an electric kit is a lot easier to set up than a... Good, man. Good, you need to go to sleep. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Have a good night, my dude. Get some sleep. Have a good day at school tomorrow. But, yeah. Drumming is fun, and I highly suggest getting, like, a inexpensive, mesh kit. E-kit. Inexpensive E-kit. Balancing audio levels. That is where gain staging comes. So this is a whole complicated process, or it's not exactly all that complicated. Honestly, when you're working with audio and you want to balance things out, the best way to do it to start out with is the faders. Once you get those balanced correctly, then if your vocals are a little bit hard to hear, that's when you'll add compression. And once they're sitting above, that's when you add EQ. You can pull the faders back down a little bit. Yeah, like gain staging isn't all that complicated. It's just making sure that when you're hearing your vocal and the instrumental, one is not overpowering the other. Or even if you're mixing an instrumental, one track isn't overpowering the others. Like it's all balanced. And a good way to do that, especially with mixing instrumentals, which are all over the place if you're when you're panning and stuff like that, is to adjust the volume when you're in mono. Because what happen with that is that like you can tell like where it's already gonna sit in the mix, and if it sounds wrong, you can pull the fader down, pull it back up just a tiny bit. Like you can make moderate to minute adjustments on it. But gain staging vocals, one way to do it is to, of course, you'd have to pan vocals if you're doing like if you're doing a lead vocal, if you're doing thickener vocals, if you're doing harmonies, you'd have to, of course, pan them. So what I like to do is I record a lead vocal up front, and then I have a thickener vocal specifically on the chorus right up the center, and then depending on which chorus it is, I have 2 more thickeners on the sides that are just like doing specific lines or giving emphasis to certain places, and I make sure that the thickeners themselves are barely audible, so it's like you can hear them but you don't know that they're there, if that makes sense. So that compared to your lead vocal, they're not getting in the way. And then harmonies, you kind of do the same thing. Pull them down until you feel like they're not overpowering anything and they're sitting right in the mix. It can be kind of a bitch to gain stage, but at the same time, it's like super rewarding once you get it. You're able to get it right. Or at least once you feel like you've gotten it right.
Need a freelancer? Go to Fiverr.com and find one in seconds. Or don't go to Fiverr and waste your time.
But honestly, gain staging it's not complicated, but it is super important to getting a professional sounding mix. Because if you don't pull the volume right, or you don't pan right, then things don't sound as pro. What I like to do when I'm deadass, when I'm recording though, I pre-pan my stuff. So like I know I want guitars on the left and right. I record a guitar on the left, I record a guitar on the right. Same thing with vocals. It's all about the way that you do the gain staging on it. You balance it out, and you and it's also the way that you do it compared to your main vocal. Because if you do similar EQ and compression settings to your main vocal, it's going to sound almost exactly like your main vocal, meaning it's going to blend in really nice. If you have separate settings for your thickeners, your chorus vocals, your choir vocals, your screams, your whatever, it's gonna come off as disjointed, I think, and it's gonna show that like, hi dog. But it's gonna come off as disjointed, and it's gonna come off as unprofessional, because that shows like you have all these vocal, especially like that's when all the little like issues with the vocal will rear their ugly little heads and will cause any little problems with them to become like big problems in the listener experience, if that makes sense. So like say if you're doing a thickening vocal and you were just the tiniest bit flat, if you have separate settings, if separate EQ and compression settings, your that mistake is going to stand out a whole hell of a lot more if you don't, if instead of, if you, I'm losing my, that mistake is going to stand out a whole hell of a lot more than if you were to just copy and paste the same settings from your lead vocal and then pull the fader down, where feel like it's there, but it's not super noticeable. But if you want to say like layer like a scream, or want to layer a lead vocal, or you want to layer a scream, a lead vocal, and Brit vocal so that they all kind of together, then you'd have to figure out like which one do you want dominant and which ones do you want secondary. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Thicken up the lead vocal and it makes it sound bigger in the mix, because when you EQ a vocal, it tends to sound a lot thinner and a lot brighter, especially if you want to let it stand out in a rock mix. So you'd want to have extra vocals in there singing the exact same line, the exact same way. Um, eh, like, what do you mean you've been making things too easy? Because I think my drums sound a little bit gain with the yeah. Like if you want to have that full sound, that that punchy or that clear and bright tone on your voice, and you want to layer a whole bunch of stuff, like I said, if you want to do a Brit vocal and a clean vocal, layer those on top of each other, you need to know which one's going to be the one that you want the audience to hear, and which ones are going to be the ones that back it up. And that's how you're going to mix the gain. That makes sense. Like, say I wanted to have a clean vocal up top and then two screams left and right center. I'd have the lead vocal on top so that the audience was that clean sound, but then I'd also have the screams kind of coming up, almost like have the lead vocal is my face and the screams are like right, so that you still have them, still make it sure that they're prominent. Have to make certain that they're not overpowering the lead. And then the next trial and tribulation comes with actually like putting that in the mix, in which case you'd have to automation in order to make certain that you do layer all those up together, it doesn't overpower the instrumental. Oh, honestly, no. There might be a few tweaks you can do it, accommodate the like the like if say you're streaming into a dynamic microphone, singing with a computer, um, I'd say change the settings just a little bit. Overall, want to keep similar settings, or just go for what sounds good, and then you can kind of work it in later. But as long as you have similar settings to your lead vocal, it's good. Because I always use the similar settings on my EQs. Like I always have like a high pass filter on to about 120. I do a cut around 400 ish, and then I do a high shelf like 8K, and that's how I record myself, because that's how I can hear myself with live, or that's how I can live, hear myself in the live recording. Um, and I had some hard compression and reverb. But later on, I keep kind of the same settings because I'm already used to that sound and it's sitting right in the mix. That's 9 times out of 10. Like if it's not sitting right, then I'll probably either change out the EQ entirely and then just copy paste that EQ to the rest of my tracks. And that, or I'll tweak minor thing on the EQ that I have, main vocal, my thing, that one EQ that's on everything, and tweak that, and it works. So there's a whole bunch of shit that could go into why a vocal's not sitting right. Like it could be build up, you use a dynamic EQ to get rid of. You can. It tends to also be like if you put too much reverb on it, your vocal will be sitting way too mix. There's just so much I could talk about. So much that goes, especially for like want them to be up front, but you also don't want them overpowering everything. Sometimes that's easier said than done. Yeah, if you have too much reverb, then that would mean like your voice is like way too far back in the mix, and it's like it's not forward enough, and then it's muddy and like, and if you also put way too much reverb, yeah, use delay more often because if you want to have a more upfront sound, I'd say go for a slat delay, so like about 50 to 100 milliseconds delay, you should be good. And then have a mix in, because if you're using just the stock delay on Reaper, then you can mix in to about negative 17 dB, crank the wet all the way up, crank the output wet all the way up, and you so like 50 to 100 milliseconds, mix in at negative 17 dB, and the output wet at plus 6 dB. That way the delay stands out zone, but it also doesn't make it so that your voice is all the way back there. Because you always want the be up front. Kind of like, think of it kind of like a train, where you have the front car, steam engine, vocal. You have next part, which would be like thickener tracks or something like that, and then thickener tracks, harmonies, and have the back ones, which are supporting everything else, like streams or wire in the back. And that's when, like, with those back ones, is when you get a ton of reverb. Yeah, you can do a lot of reverb on background vocal, depending on where you want them to actually want people to be able to hear them. Yeah, if you don't want to make them the main focus, then putting some reverb on them is a good idea, and pulling the faders down will make it so that people aren't focused on them, and also panning them hard left and hard right. All those should make it so that the audience hearing your track and they're not thinking, "Oh, those background vocals are distracting me from the main vocal." Because you never want to have your background vocals taking over the show. So, like, say if I were to have my background vocals singing the entire, like singing the entire chorus while I'm ad-libbing over the top of it, I'd pull those down to the point where they're almost like a supporting role, so that people can still hear them, but they're not focusing on soaring high notes that I'm singing in the main vocal. It usually is about a 2 to 4 dB difference, I think. It's between there. Because I think I did that on Firework. Did that on something. Oh, Roar. When I did most recently. Oh wait, never mind. I didn't do that right. I didn't do that. Firework? I don't remember. I know I did it on a track that was relatively recent. Can't remember which one. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah. 2 to 4 dB for the backing vocals. Pull them down about between 2 and 4. Good. But like I said, but here's the thing about hey, what's going on? What's going on? But here's the thing about mixing is you can take all the tips, but if the way you do things the way you do things will always be different to the way that I do things. So it all depends on what the mix itself needs. So don't try to take just these numbers, like take these numbers into account, but don't take them as gospel. Don't take them as absolute fact of what you have to do. Because at the end of it, it's going to be like it's not always going to give you the same result. That's just the thing about mixing that I've had to learn the last few years. Exactly, yeah. Mess around with it, work some faders, focus on getting the balance right, and golden. Because there's two sides to mixing. There's the creative side, and then there's the technical side. The technical side is all about making sure it's balanced, making sure that everything fits into place, and making sure that the vocals are tuned, making sure that everything's edited and all that other shit. All the little, like the really really tedious stuff is done in the technical phase, which is usually, say if this were a professional setting, it'd be done by a temp or done by a technician who is working under the mixer. And the mixer would come in and do all their special moves, their EQ, their compression. So always make sure that you have the technical side done first and then jump into the creative side. You can work like panning and then you sure everything sounds good, making sure like song fits into what you're thinking of, what you're thinking it should. Alrighty, but I think I'm actually tired now. I have been up a little while now. Tomorrow, got music to work on. I think I'm gonna head to bed. Plus, the dog was getting. Absolutely, absolutely. Glad I can give out any advice I can because I've Been learning this shit for the past few years. Thankful just to be able to share that experience. Yeah, so guys all for coming. It has been fun, absolutely. Devin, I will hit you up about doing a cover together. So, you guys have a great rest of your night. I'm tired. My feet are killing me. My calves hurt. Don't really want to walk anywhere, but I'm probably going to have to. I will see you guys Monday. It's the girl. It's going to be cool. You guys have a wonderful
Thanks for watching